It comes from Demerara. It's a chair with elevated, extended arms. He put his feet out and they were elevated. And then he would sit after breakfast, which was served for him about 10:30 in the morning. Well, that was what we call breakfast in the Western Group. The breaking of the fast, as my father would simply have coffee early in the morning. Well, then what he called breakfast would be around 10:30, and that would be like our dinner. A good, substantial meal. And then he would sit quietly with the eyes softly shut and see all the transactions of business of the day as he wanted them to be. Not as they could be if others interfered, as he wanted them to be. And day after day he did it with the eyes softly shut, that it may not flow into the night, that he could control it in the daydream. For he knew this Bible better than any minister in the island. It's the one book that he read, and he read it day after day after day, and he understood his Bible. You ever read any other book? All the others were brilliant scholars, but they didn't understand the Bible. Any more than the brilliant ones today understand the Bible. My Time magazine came today. Why, it's almost right. Ridiculous to read the religious page today. Here is this fantastic power in the world. And when you see what they own in Italy, all under the guise prophets of the Lord. But they are really prophets of the Lord, but not P-R-O-P-H-E-D. They are prophets spelled differently. When they own 15% of all that is put on the stock market in that land, and can threaten them that if you will attack us, we are the only tax-exempt holders of the stock. All never pay taxes, but we don't pay taxes. And if you threaten us to tax us, we will sell overnight and the market will crash. And they represent this great mystery. They haven't the slightest concept of the great mystery. And let me tell you how it comes to an end. It comes to an end in the simplest way. You can't accomplish. Nothing you can do until you wait for the birth. It comes to an end in this manner. Suddenly, Jesus Christ awakens in you. Jesus Christ is born in you. Jesus Christ and you find God's only begotten Son and calls you Father. And then you know who you are. Then Jesus Christ in you tears the temple in two, from top to bottom. And Jesus Christ in you as the Son of Man ascends that spine of yours as a fiery serpent. And then the Holy Spirit, in bodily form as a dove, descends upon you and smothers you with affection, because his work is done. And you've come to the end of the dream. So your dream is over. And you only wait the lingering days until you take off this garment for the last time and find that you, who began the whole dream, you've awakened with an increased power. For there is no limit to expansion of God. There is no limit to the translucency of God. There is only a limit to the contraction of God, to the opacity of God. So man is that limit. Man is that contraction. And God becomes man, that man may become God. So then he spans, and the end of his dream as man, which was predetermined, comes in these simple pictures, form simple little events, all in man. So, start this night and take my father's advice, who made the fortune. I don't think very many people in this world can leave 25 million bucks to your family. It's not a public company, it's a private company. And he could turn and give us this sort of money. And he himself, not once did he ever get one nickel from another. And may I tell you, if you're not educated, he wasn't. By our standards, he would not have gone beyond a couple of grades in high school. A man who loved people, people loved him. A savvy fellow of 6'2", 6'3", really. And just a generous, wonderful fellow who just loved. But day after day, 7 days a week, he practiced as though he was really a concert artist. He wouldn't let days go by because it was another day. He sat every day and did it. And the only criticism he had was me. Was, I told the people to close the eye. And he said, that leads only to a night dream. Don't close the eye. You don't close the eye. It's the daydream. And the daydream must be controlled. The night dream belongs to the depth of your soul.